Hi fam, welcome to my channel. My name's Alicia. If this is the first time you're stopping by, welcome. And for my returning fam, I miss you guys so much. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're doing great actually. Today is Wednesday, it's October 8th, and I'm going to be filming a collective reading for any astrology sign. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, guys. Don't make things fit. You gotta understand I'm reading for a mass amount of collective energy, and I know sometimes we want it to be a personal reading, which, by the way, I have been people have stepped forward asking me like, hey, how do I I get a personal reading? I've been getting nudges from my guides for a while. I have to set stuff up, and I have to see how much time, like how many readings slots can I put out there that is not going to drain me and offer to do a personal reading. And then I have to figure out a price, and it's just like, it's not like I can't do it, it's just I work full time. So, and I am not tech savvy. Like I had to take a course on how to create a YouTube channel. Yeah, I had to take courses to get pointers on how to do it, because and sometimes when I'm editing and I'm uploading my video, you should see Alicia over here. She's having a gosh darn meltdown. And then finally when it happens, I'm like, oh, that's what you do. It's just like I have ADD, so it's just like, I don't know. Sometimes yeah, you already know. Anyways, so I'm really sorry that I didn't get on last weekend. I didn't think I'd be recovering all weekend from going out on Friday. Anybody drop a comment and let me know how you are. I'm 46. I'm turning 47. I do have a birthday coming up on the day after Halloween. So, and there was a DJ in town last weekend, and one of my favorite DJs, actually, I have about 3, but he's one that I listen to pretty much on a regular basis. His name is Troy Boy, and so he's starting up a tour, and me and my girlfriend, my neighbor, went to one of his shows, and it was amazing. So obviously the event starts early, starts at 10, but he don't come on at 10, he comes on at 1 o'clock in the morning, so it's you get there and you're seeing all these before people. I'm old, okay? I love to dance, I love to be out. Friday night though, oh, that is pushing it to have me stay awake. I've worked all day, I've been up since 5 in the morning, now you want to keep me out until literally 5 in the morning the next day. That's a long day for Alicia. Yeah, so I didn't move much on Saturday. I struggled. It was struggle bus, and then Sunday I was coming back to life, but still suffocating a little bit. Oh God. Yeah. So, but he just rocked it, an amazing show. I actually saw a side of his work that shocked me. I mean, I love when a DJ shocks the fuck out of you, with a sound, and you're like, where'd you just pull that from? You know what I mean? I was like, what? And it was so down and dirty, and it was just like, what? I don't know, this is the second show I've been, and I'll be right in the front, but I always like to be in the back of the dance floor. I don't love when people are standing behind me. It's just I kind of like to have, I can see what's going on. Yes, I have trust issues, as you can tell. But the bass, I mean, please, if you ever go to a concert, make sure you have proper earwear, but we have those ear things that allow you to hear the music. It doesn't change the music, but it also protects your ears from getting damaged. And so I was wearing those, thank God, because you could just feel the bass. It was just vibrating off my body. Yeah, so it was a good time. Long drive home, but good time. And like I said, it just took me a lot to recover. So, but anyways, like I said, my birthday's coming up, and every year I don't really plan anything for my birthday. It's been like that for a while now. I don't want, I'm embarrassed to say how long. But anyways, I always do have a good time on my birthday because my best friend shares the same birthday as me. So obviously we're different years because he's older than me. Sorry, I love you. But we're always doing something, but it's usually planned by him. Like, I don't know. I just get graced with like wonderful celebrations, and I'm grateful. But I've never planned anything, and I'm gonna share and be vulnerable with you guys why. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. I'm really starting to get in tune with my divine feminine energy, and to do so, I have to be vulnerable. So, as you guys know, I've shared I'm on a twin flame journey, and I think just somewhere deep down in my soul, I was like, well, maybe we'll, reunite, and like we'll be together for my birthday, and like, we'll be doing something for my birthday, and so, I would just like kind of hold out hope like every year, and then it wouldn't happen, and then every year, and then it wouldn't happen, and I was just like. And I think finally, probably like, the New Year's that just passed, this past New Year's, I just did a big shift in my twin flame journey, and complete rebirth, by the way. And I just made the decision that I'm not putting my life on hold anymore. And I'm not going to be in a waiting energy. And so I know I'm not a twin flame coach. I don't pretend to be, but I do speak and teach what I've learned and what I know. And it is not good in the energy of this journey, which is not an easy journey to be on, by the way, is to put your life on hold, collective. Don't miss out on opportunities. Don't not do something because like, whatever is meant for you, whether it's your twin and you coming into physical union or you and a soulmate, you will always be gifted a divine partnership and with somebody who is deserving of you. And so it's just important, to not do that. I love you so much. Thank you for giving me energy. Yes. What? There's no room. He always just spends time with me when I'm doing my readings. This is Oliver, if you've never seen my videos, but he's pretty much in every video. I don't know, he just loves to come and protect me. So I'm grateful. Yes. Yes. But anyways, I basically found something to do. My mom is calling. I love you, Mom. I'm gonna call you back when I'm done with my reading, I promise. Yeah, baby. You stay right there. I love you. I was basically on social media, I think, and I saw this advertisement for this event. It's literally on my birthday. My birthday is after Halloween, so it's like there's usually stuff going on the weekend of my birthday, or whenever my birthday usually does fall on a weekend. Not always though. So where this event is on the grounds of a pretty amazing place to stay. So the tickets for the event are not bad. Not bad, The place where I want to stay, because I obviously would want to stay there because, you don't want to be like out, like having a good time. It's your birthday, come on. And then have to worry about driving and things like that. You just want to be able to be on like where you need to be, like so you can just walk, These rooms are so expensive. I know I'm deserving of it, and I can do it, so it's not a big deal. But damn, a girl loves a deal, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep, obviously I started the game late because like I said, I didn't start planning this maybe as early as I should have because my birthday is near a holiday. But by the way, happy birthday, Libras. To all my Libras out there who watch my channel, happy birthday. If you had a birthday that's already passed, happy birthday. Hope it was amazing. I hope you had so much fun. And if your birthday is approaching, happy, happy, happy birthday. And I wish you guys a year around the sun with health, abundance, happiness, love, laughter. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. I've already done a blessing. I've already cleansed your area with sound frequency and Palo Santo because those are my favorite things to do. And as I'm shuffling, I'm meditating on your energy. So that's kind of how I tap in. My mom is calling because, I don't know, it's probably because I sent her a long ass text yesterday, but I was doing so many things yesterday that I just couldn't talk and do the things at the same time. So, and that's why I'm wearing my scrubs right now. I said, Alicia, you got to come home and just post. Just like do the video, edit it, post it, get it up. Because once I get into my night, I start doing a million things. Then I'm too tired to come on for you guys and do a reading. So that's why I just need to get on. All right, Spirit, what is the message for the collective? The World card. I'm going to lay down some cards and then I will get into channeling the energy for you, okay? So the World card has come out. This is a major arcana. This is fixed energy, which is Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Nine of Swords. We have two major arcanas right out the gate. High Priestess has come out, which is a sign of Pisces. Oh, boy. King of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. Justice, it's a major arcana. Okay. I'm sorry, this fucking Knight of Pentacles is coming out. Okay, collective. So you have the World, which is fixed energy, like I mentioned those signs. You have the Nine of Swords, which is air energy, and so that would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You have the High Priestess, which is another major arcana, and that's the sign of Pisces. You have the King of Swords, which represents an air sign. That's why King of Swords represents the sign of Aquarius. This is somebody who is very stoic, strategic, very logic-based, is able to separate their emotions from their decisions, okay? They're not ruled by their emotions, they're ruled by their mind. We have the Justice card, which is in the sign of Libra, and that's balancing out the scales. I feel like something has closed out here because you have the Justice underneath the World. So this could be an ending in some type of court case, some type of legal karmic justice that I feel this King of Swords is getting. There's this High Priestess that this King of Swords knows about, and I feel like this King of Swords is also operating more out of his intuition now with the High Priestess here. But this is somebody who is highly spiritual. She can see things that other people can't see, hear things that other people can't hear. She's a healer. I feel like this King of Swords, you know, due to this ending and a lot going on here with the World card, completion, has really not been able to sleep. Nine of Swords, just like up. Probably having nightmares. There's just a lot with the Five of Wands underneath this Nine of Swords. Like, there's just a lot of people who are creating obstacles. I just heard, you know, like roadblocks, like creating these roadblocks, like, you know, this masculine, this, you know, Aquarius energy will like start to go down a road and then there'll just be like something that pops up and then it's just like, just keeps happening. But the way that this, you know, King of Swords feels for this High Priestess is Knight of Wands, which is very, a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion for this High Priestess. But he's moved slow with the Knight of Pentacles here, and there's that sign or imagery of, oh my gosh, everybody's reaching out to me right now. Holy shit. This King of Swords, sorry, the imagery of the snail, guys. He's moving like a snail, but he feels this extreme passion. Like, look at this exploding champagne bottle, Knight of Wands, you know, for this High Priestess. She can see beyond the veil, you know. Here's this King of Swords, like, I'm so serious. So serious. And see, he's not sleeping. No. I love you. There's been an ending with the World card. This person... I'm sorry. Somebody is texting me right now, like back to back. This person can live at a distance here from you, collective. It's so crazy at the concert. I had reached out to another friend that I had met at a Troy Boy concert that I went to in Tampa like a couple of years ago. I think, I don't remember, 2023 or something. And we don't obviously hang out all the time, but we keep in touch on social media. So I reached out to her. I was like, hey, are you going to be at this event? And she's like, no, I'm going to be at another event in December. And I was like, to see him. And I was like, oh. I was like, that sucks. I won't get to see you, but I hope you have the most amazing time at that event. And then I saw her post a couple of comments. He was putting some tickets on sale. And I saw her comment, and I don't know, I just had the thought, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if she won those tickets and then she could come after all? And like, I had the thought, and then I let it go. And then the next thing I know, I'm hearing that she won the tickets. So she ended up coming. Isn't that so cool? And I don't know what package she got, but she was able to be, you know, you have the DJ, and then behind the DJ you have like where people can be up on stage, like behind him or her or whatever, because I know there's women DJs, but so she was on stage and she got to meet him, and he like, yeah, it was just like, it was so cool. But anyways, I looked for her all night and I couldn't find her. And I thought with me being like on the dance floor, like where I was, that I would see her walking by or something. So I think the next morning she reached out to me, and she's like, hey, is this you? And I didn't really see it. Like I said, I was out of it. Like, you know, I didn't get to bed until freaking lunchtime the next day. But anyways, and I look at the video. It's a video with Troy Boy right there. She's on stage with Troy Boy. Like, he's right there. And you just look over, and right off to the side, there's Alicia. She got me on video. What a full circle moment, by the way. So yeah, it was like we found each other after all, but without like physically finding each other, but we found each other. So I just thought that was really cool. But with the Justice card here, I feel like, you know, with this ending in this King of Swords existence here, which is Aquarius energy. So you might have that in your chart. Somebody that you're watching this video for might have that in their birth chart. But there's been some karmic justice, an ending. I'm feeling court related, but that's just me. And this person isn't sleeping. They're having nightmares, and there's a lot of obstacles. But they feel really passionate for you, collective. Knight of Wands can be a flighty energy, though, which isn't great. But the fact that it comes before the Knight of Pentacles tells me that this guy isn't flighty. I mean, just in, like, I feel like in his character, like, he's just, like, I feel like it's hard for him to be vulnerable and to open up. So that's why he moves like this, like the snail, because he's been hurt. And, you know, a lot of people will do two things when they've been hurt a lot. They'll close their heart up so they don't feel ever again. In their mind, they think that that's okay, but they'll get pushed out of that. They can't stay in that energy their whole life. The universe, God, whatever your beliefs are, they will push you out of that energy. You can't stay in a closed off heart energy. It doesn't work. You will have tower moments happen in your life to get you out of it, to make you feel. You can't close your heart forever. But you'll have the people that will close off their hearts, not love, hurt people and doing that way. And then you'll have the people who keep an open heart, no matter how many times they've been hurt. So. But the fact that the Knight of Wands is right before the Knight of Pentacles tells me that this guy isn't flighty. He's just, how do I explain this? It's like a teenage boy coming into, like, you know, all the hormones and everything, and just seeing a girl that is just really like drop dead gorgeous, that he just loves, and like he's just so into, and just like that, like that giddy like feeling of just like complete utter chemistry attraction, you know. And that's how I feel. But this King of Swords collective has an offer with the Ace of Pentacles. Aces represent new beginnings, and Pentacles is something, an offer of something, whether it's work, could be work related. You might want to work with your collective. Yeah, wants to have a higher commitment with the Hierophant behind it. That's another major arcana, by the way. So the High Priestess and the Hierophant, like, whoa. Like, this person has got some gifts too. Hold on. He's clairvoyant. He's definitely clairaudient. Empathic. Oh God, he's been through a lot. I mean, we've all been through stuff. That's why it's like, I don't think that there's any excuse that I've just been through something, because we've all been through stuff, and some of us just choose to transmute that energy differently, you know. But it's not okay to keep people waiting and waiting, like, while you heal, and with no communication. Like, you have to be strong enough to have communication if that's really your person. If, like, you can't see yourself with anybody else, you should be able to communicate. It shouldn't be that hard. But this King of Swords, this Aquarius energy, could have Taurus in their chart. Libra, a fixed energy, which is the ones I mentioned. Pisces. Empress. Look at you, collective. Your manifestations are coming in. You're blooming. You're at peace. This is somebody who's mastered all the queens of the tarot. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. She's mastered all of them. She's mastered her emotions, her mind. She's balanced out her masculine and her feminine energy. And that's why she's attracting all of her manifestations. The Temperance is here. This is another major arcana. We have 6 major arcanas on my table. So 6 might mean something in your journey. But divine balance has been restored in this connection. There is a lot of angels protecting this union, and ancestors too on the other side. Oh. Holy shit. Holy moly. I said there's a lot of ancestors on the other side, correct? Protecting this union. Look what card came out. 4 of Wands, 11-11. This is divine connection. Otherworldly. People that are on this journey are like, what the fuck is happening? And what? This is not me. Like, what is going on here? Why is all this stuff happening to me? Why can't anything just be normal anymore? It's like in the Matrix. I just want to go back and like unsee everything that I've seen. You can't do that. You can't do that. Sorry. You can't go back to sleep. But on this journey, sometimes you want to. You want to stop feeling so much or feeling anything at all. Avoid, push away, sabotage. This connection mirrors everything. That means another person in this connection, in this strong connection right here, mirrors. You mirror each other. You are each other's mirror. It's crazy. 6 of Wands. This is going to be victorious, collective. You're seen. People see you. He sees you, collective. He sees you. I am going to lay down some oracles because I feel like it. All right. What is some oracles for the collective? Just messed up my whole table because I'm very OCD. Addiction. Oh shit. Addictions are involving a breakup. So somebody either connected to your person or connected to you had an addiction issue, toxic attachment, drugs, alcohol, an obsession of any sort. But they've been through a breakup. Collective. You guys have strong friends surrounding you. You have a trust circle, I hear. People that are very loyal and supportive. You or this person can be experiencing some depression, stress, dealing with some panic attacks, feeling very restless. Like I said, I saw the 9 of Swords. That's very restless energy. Just dealing with anxiety. There's an ex-lover. Memories, the past, old flame, nostalgic. Wedding, marriage, forever, the one union. I feel like somebody ended a cycle or broke something off with somebody. If it's not a relationship, it's a toxic family member. It's somebody they worked with. Mask, hidden motive, concealed, disguised, lying. Like I feel somebody in this situation was just hid them true self, you know, but you as a High Priestess collective could see it. Yeah, this person was asked to use their intuition. When I saw the High Priestess and then the King of Swords came out, I said, this person is psychic. First of all, they have gifts too. If they don't know what those gifts are, it's going to be revealed to them, so don't worry. There's something when an otherworldly connection comes together, you act like when you actually physically come in union, it's another activation. And that's when these gifts really start to blow up even more. You get highly more in tune, more psychic, might have premonitions. But this person had a gut feeling and was using their intuition. I just want to lay down some tarot on the oracles. Addiction. Can you explain, collective? For the collective, what this addiction card is. Okay. It's the King of Swords, this Aquarius energy. He's coming forward to Eight of Wands. That's communication. That's fast communications, but there is a distance scenario going on here. If it's not this masculine, it's somebody that he knows. Or it's going to be explained, collective, with Eight of Wands. These don't like when I grab them, they don't, not just one, sometimes I grab two. Yeah, this ending was with a third party connection because the Three of Cups came out. Somebody in the friend group, or maybe it was a relationship that, you know, it had been in their friend group for a really long time. I don't know, but it's something with the friend group. Something needed to come to an end. Needs over. I just heard blocked. Sorry, guys. Gotta clear it. My guide said, clear the energy. I said, okay. Yeah, they're going through judgment, bottom of the deck. Scorpio energy. Oh boy. Friends. And it's involving, like, this friend group had something to do with this coming together, this marriage, this union. You're the one, collective. This person sees forever with a wedding. Hold on. Hopefully you see it. This friend group had something to do with an offer that was supposed to come forward to you, collective, and it didn't. Ace of Coins, this offer, and it never happened. There's an offer coming with the Ace of Pentacles. We've had it. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Don't doubt yourself, Alicia. What the hell? Anxiety. There could be an offer coming from this trusted friend group. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this anxiety is coming from an Aquarius energy, the Star. You are this person's healing to their anxiety, collective, with the Star card here. That's Aquarius energy. You are the Star. They could be a star. I don't know. Make it fit. X-Lover. What's this X-Lover stuff about? Lover, lover. Somebody's just feeling nostalgic. An ex-lover collective. This is another person. They just are somebody from your past and they're just looking back on memories and they're coming in fast because they see you as their complete happiness with the Ten of Cups. What does this mean, Spirit? What does this mean? It's moving forward with the Six of Swords to calmer waters because they've been holding back with the Four of Coins. Or they want to move things to calmer waters because they've been holding back. Yeah. This person, Nine of Swords, not sleeping. Six of Wands. So somebody who is from your past wants a victory with you. So I'll leave that up to you, collective. If, you know, sometimes people can get better, but when I see people go back and forth, I know it's karmic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a friend of mine that I know that has literally broken up with somebody, gotten back together with her, broken up. Like, dude, like, you're unhealed. Do your healing, and then you'll find your right person. Why are you going back? Like, are you afraid that you're not going to find anybody? Like, you think that's it? Like, there's nobody else out there for you? Like, no, just work on yourself. Figure out why the hell that person came into your life, because it was to teach you something. Figure out what that is, heal it, and then move on. I hate when I see that shit. I want to literally, like, take them by the neck and, like, wake up, you know? Wedding. So Seven of Coins and the Hermit came out. So Seven of Coins is like planting a seed and watching it grow. That's what this union has been, collective, for you. Seven of Coins does represent Taurus energy, so we had the Hierophant. I feel like we've had Taurus out a few times. The Hermit, which is another major arcana to confirm the wedding card, is somebody who's really done, you know, in that time of waiting, because, you know, the Seven of Coins is a waiting energy, but it's not one that's useless waiting. It's like, you know, planting, growing, blooming. The Hermit is enlightening, going within and healing, what I've been talking about. That's Virgo energy. Oh, shit. Knight of Wands. Like I said, we've had the Knight of Wands come out twice now. The wedding card, I want it more to clarify. So now we have the Knight of Wands. This person is completely just insanely attracted to you and just so hot for you. And yeah, not just that, but they're in love with you with the Ace of Cups. Yeah. What about the Mask? So if they haven't said it, they need to. Because, like, you know, women's job, our job is not to chase. No. We're open and we're receptive. We are to be led. Feminine energy. So, as a masculine, that is your job. Is to take action. What about this Mask energy? Sometimes for a lot of these, you know, these unions that haven't happened yet is all because ego needed to die. The masculine needed to go through an ego death. They were prideful, they were stubborn, and it wasn't serving them. The Mask card, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So this person who has concealed themselves, really haven't been authentic, has had a change in luck and fortune. What else? Mask. Jesus Christ, come on, people. Six of Coins, yeah, and they're ready to be reciprocal with you, collective, because they miss you as all get out. Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. Yeah, they've really been trapped in their mind, but all they can see is this union with you. Four of Wands. Now we've had the 11-11 card come out twice. But anyways, a lot of these unions, what's keeping them from actually coming into complete union is once they've had an ego death, the next test for them is to take action. If they can't be vulnerable enough to take action and to do that last step, then they're not deserving of that connection. Intuition, Eight of Coins. Yeah, this person really worked on their intuition, listening to their intuition. Eight of Coins. Worked really hard. That's Virgo energy, by the way. Somebody can have Virgo in their chart. Yeah, and they've been through a lot, you know. With the Ten of Wands, really burdened, and they just see you as their complete happiness with the Sun card. That's a major arcana, and that's Leo energy. They've made a decision towards you, this Queen of Cups. Somebody loving, nurturing, who's not ruled by her she's emotionally intelligent. She's not ruled by her emotions, who's really, with the Temperance, balanced. Okay, guys, I'm just going to lay down some channel messages from your person, and with us being 42 minutes in, I didn't even think I was going to go this long. I was kind of like, I'm just going to do a quick little reading, but I did talk for like 10 minutes in the beginning, just because I love to do that. I have never felt this way before, yeah. Like I said, like sometimes when you're on this journey, you're like, what? Like, I would never do this. Like, I remember when I told my twin that I loved him, I was like, what? Like, you don't do things like this. Like, this is not you. That's when I knew that this was unlike anything I've ever experienced, because it was different. My twin kept asking me, like, how do you know? How do you know? I was like, trust me, I know, because I don't do things like this. Like, I take a while before I say things like that. I don't just say things to say things. Like, that's not me. Like, if I say things, it's because I'm feeling it. I check up on you through social media. That's Page of Swords energy, guys. I am hiding my true feelings for you. I don't think so. Whoever you are, I don't think you're hiding anything, sweetheart. Let me tell you why. High Priestess, baby. Okay? Okay. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. What are you hiding? No. But I'll let you think it. Whatever makes you feel better. I let my fears get the best of me. This person was just like scared to lose you. I saw this thing on social media, and this guy was like, you know, we're so afraid to like love somebody because we know like if we love them, like we can lose them, you know, like as soon as we're gifted somebody, it could be taken away. And he was like, but did you ever think about the gifts you can get from God when he actually like gives you the love of your life? I don't know, it was something like that. Probably saying it wrong. But I was just like, yeah, like you should never not act on your feelings and emotions because you're afraid to get hurt. Like, we've all been hurt more than once. So you called in the lesson, your energy called it in, so that's how you need to think of it and just see things from a different perspective. And I know it's hard because there are certain evil people out there can really do some evil things. I get it. I'm still trying to heal from things that, you know, I get it. But it has a hold on you if you don't. I'm taking a leap of faith came out. I can't believe I'm going to be 47 years old. Mom, you have a 47-year-old. Holy shit. It's really close to 50. I haven't forgotten about you. My cat left me. He abandoned me. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We'll talk about it in a minute. It just popped in my head. There you are. You didn't abandon me. I love you so much. Aw, they're truly sorry, collective. This person, they're truly sorry. I feel it when I read this card, when I read the energy. They really are. But you know what proves you're really sorry? Is taking action and actually apologizing. And then showing a different side to you in action. Yes, what? I'm reading the cards. Goodness gracious. Don't stick your butt in my face. Please. I'm not happy in the situation right now. I blame others instead of taking responsibility. Yeah, there is karmic energy here. Sorry, I don't feel like that's the other person that we've been getting channel messages on. Sorry, it's karmic energy coming in. I have regrets. Wow, don't we all? But move forward. Having regrets. I will be reaching out soon. Look! I'm so crazy. Anyways, I wanted to share this, okay? Please tell me. First of all, if you're a Libra, please drop it in the comments. I would like to personally wish you a happy birthday. I know I did on the video, but I'd like to wish you a happy birthday again. I'll be all happy birthdays to my Libras. Love you guys. You're so close to Scorpios. So, oh, babies. You're so cute. That's a reminder to pay my bill. You got a drippy nose. You got a drippy nose. Oh my goodness. Who is watching or who has watched, you guys are gonna laugh at me, the series Outlander? It is such a twin flame series. Like, I don't know how I keep finding this. Discovery of Witches was, come over here, baby. I don't know. I just, Ever After, all those series movies on Prime. Anyways, so let me know. It's a show in Scotland, or, you know, filmed, I guess, in Scotland with the Stonehenges or whatever. And basically she's somebody from like the 1940s or something, and then she goes to the Stonehenge, which is like the spiritual place, and she touches the stone, and she travels back 200 years before. Obviously, she's in clothes from the future, and when she gets there, she bumps in to a guy who is in a military outfit that is literally looks like her husband in the present time. And he was awful. I can't stand his character in the Scotland era. Like, oh my God, when you get to know his character, he is such a karmic. He is like the worst kind of karmic, like the worst, like just like evil, just like no heart, evil. There's just no hope for that man. And then you see her go back to and I'm talking about it because it's been out for forever, so you know, if you hear me say Outlander, then obviously, you know, and you've never seen it, then you might want to tune off. But anyways, it has so many seasons, like I think 7, and then they have a spin-off series with not the people in it that I'm watching right now in the current Outlander that came out on Prime called The Bloodline or something. I don't know. I'm probably getting that wrong. So before I watched that, I was like, no, I gotta watch the original Outlander. So I got through the whole first season. Season 1. 14 fucking episodes. I was like, I thought I was watching Grey's Anatomy. Like, so many episodes. So I spend a lot of time, like, when I want to Netflix and chill, because it is on Netflix. I think it's on other stuff too, like Prime and stuff. I will turn it on, and they're an hour-long show, so sometimes I will binge watch, which is not good. But she's kind of like a nurse in the 1940s, so when she goes back, like, she has all this knowledge, you know. But back then they didn't have like antibiotics and everything. They used herbs. Man, she went through so much. She almost got tried for being a witch just because she used herbs. That's how they were back then. The witch trials? Salem witch trials, the witch trials in Europe. They would hang and burn people that were healers, and they basically said that they were the devil. And oh my God. Anyways, don't even get me started. So when she goes back to Scotland 200 years back, she she starts up a kinship with a guy named Jamie. Oh my God, I just love Jamie. I love him. The way he fights for her and he protects her through everything. I mean, that man, I don't know how it is, but whenever she's going through something horrible, like she almost got raped, you know, like, anyways, he just shows up, man, and he fucking takes them all out, and it's just fucking hot. And he pretty much saves her I think he saved her every time so far. I won't even tell you about what he did to save her life from who she's married to in the future, by the way. That's how evil this guy is. A karmic energy, a curse, started with Jamie and a guy who's in the military that she bumped into when she came to Scotland, who is actually her husband in the present time. And in the present time, he's not like that. Like, he's nice, but I can't, now that I've seen him in that light, 200 years before that in Scotland, I can't see him any other way. I go down so many rabbit holes with this show. Anyways, I'm in season 2, slowly getting through it. I don't know if I'm like on episode 3, 4, I don't know. But I'll probably be watching that tonight. Because I didn't watch it the last couple nights because I was doing some cleaning around the house. It's such a big house to take care of. You know, I'm just a girl in the world. But I wanted to share that with you guys, so please let me know if you watched the show The Outlander, if you've watched it, if you loved it. Please give me hope to get through all these seasons, because I'm only in season 2, and I think there's like 7 seasons. I'm like, how am I ever going to get there? Especially when there's like 14 episodes. Anyways, I love you guys so much. 5-5, by the way. Please stay aligned, stay kind, set boundaries with people. Don't feel bad about setting boundaries. Whatever brings you peace in life is what you do, and you don't feel bad about it, okay? And if anybody's trying to bully you or bring you down, just know you're vibing really high, sweetheart. Because they just want to come over and fuck it up because your light is so strong they can't be around you. So they want to bring you down to their level. Don't let them. I love you so much. I'm going to come on again, I promise. Until we meet again. Good night.